Well, it's been quite a while since I did a video. Actually, a long while. We're still a little turmoil here. We still have a disaster everywhere. It's lightened up a little bit. I did some cleaning here. But no videos in the last several months because of all the production that I had here at the house. Downstairs remodeling, new HVAC system, and the shed that we built also to house a bunch of our tools, including the new lathe that's to the right of me. So it was really busy. I had no time for this, and work, of course, is super busy, and it's super busy now, so I have very limited time here at home. Luckily, we got through the HVAC system. It wasn't really that bad, but it was very time consuming. You know, getting everything perfectly level, plumb, getting all the lines in, soldering all the lines, pressure testing. It all took time that I really didn't have, but we got that done. And we switched over to propane heat, which is saving tremendously on my electric bill. So we got that done, which was not really a planned project. It kind of became almost an emergency project. Lucky it happened when it was warm out. So we suffered without air conditioning for maybe 30 days, and I got the AC working pretty quick, and then I had to plumb all the propane, all the gas, the testing, the leak testing, blah, 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 and finally got that done. Also, the shed, I had to piecemeal that, but we're at the point now where I got the floor installed, and I need to sand it, paint it, do a little bit of trim work, and then I could start installing the tire machine, the balancer. We're going to put this lathe in there, some shelving for equipment, and a workbench. It came out pretty nice. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but it would not have been feasible because of the trees that I have there, and I didn't want to cut my plants down. So we're going to take a walk out there. We're going to take a look at what I did, and I'm going to show you the mess prior to getting there, because winter hit, and we just had a snowstorm. Luckily, we had 2 warm, rainy days, and it got rid of the snow. We had about 6 inches. But luckily, it's pretty much gone at this point. But just weather, no time, everything added up to kind of leaving a mess in its wake. So I'm going to go ahead and take the camera off. We'll take a walk back there, and I'll show you the mess, and then I'll show you the progress. So just to get a little off subject for a minute, this is the ladder rack or elevator that I built. So this way we were able to get the shingles up to the top of the shed, including the plywood and everything else. Just made life easier. It was an old ladder that was hanging around. The winch was an Amazon. Inexpensive winch, works great though. And it came together in about 2 hours, and it was perfect. It was great help. I'm too old to be carrying stuff. So here's our disaster. Well, let's start here. This is going to become a walkway. We just did the Belgian block. And now we're going to pour about 8 inches of concrete here, reinforce with the steel mesh back there, and some rebar, which I don't have on site at the moment. Now, as you can see, we have our driveway pretty much done here. More mess, just the old AC unit, and what's left of the air handler, and parts of the air handler. There's a fan motor, all that's got to go to the scrap yard. And as we were just starting to clean up, we got hit with the storm. So this is the shed. I put the French doors in it, so at least it looks decent. And my electronic lock, which I could open from anywhere, and then just a standard handle. Now, as you can see, we did an oak floor in here. I just finished this up a few weeks ago. And still got a little bit to do on these doors here, just insulation and cover them to make them look like part of the shed. So everything came out pretty good. Let's close this door because it is cold out. And just some of the tools there. So it was inexpensive wood. I didn't buy the top quality wood. I bought this from Home Depot, and it was number 2 grade oak, red oak. So, you know, it's a good size. And we have the switches here. Everything is USBs back there. And everything for the most part is controlled via the internet or my My alarm system controls quite a bit of it also. Here's a little heater, a little TikTok product that I bought. I got that about a week ago I got that. And it's the Dario, I believe it's called. And it actually works. It actually heats this place up. Behind, this is all wood on the walls. It's not sheetrock. I want it all wood. So this way I could screw things to it easily. I did not do like a perfect, like a perfect joints or anything like that. I mean, they're tight joints, but I didn't fill them or anything. It's a shed, so I didn't get crazy. I started to in some sections and I'm like, what am I doing? So that's a wall sander, which I'm actually going to sand the floor with. So I'm going to paint the floor. Reason that I did an oak floor in here is to sturdy up the floor that came with the shed, because I bought the floor kit with the shed. And the floor was just basically that corkboard crap that you use in modern day building. So I strengthened it up with the oak. That gave me another 3/4 of fairly solid wood. And up against this wall here, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put my balancer, my tire machine. I'm going to get, I actually have one, but I'm not sure if I want to bring it in here yet, like a Harbor Freight or a Husky toolbox to put the lathe on top of, and that'll go in that corner there. So the outlet there is a 20 amp outlet, where the rest are actually 15 amp outlets. And I left everything kind of exposed. I kind of wanted like that old factory look, so I went with the exposed instead of trying to bury it in the wall and making things harder than they needed to be. Like I said, it's a shed, it's not inside my house. And that's about it. So I got these, again, these inexpensive LED fixtures from Home Depot. I think both of them together were maybe less than $200. They're very bright, they work great. And as I was saying, if I need to lag to the floor, I can lag there and feel secure, because not only will I know where my joists are, so I could kind of calculate where my screws are going to go in the joist, plus through this 3/4, plus through the other 3/4 underneath the substrate, and we'll be in good shape. So this is going to be a cool little shed for the tire work, some machining work, and also some storage. I'm going to try to keep it as neat as I can. And that door actually opens up and goes out to my storage shed, where I have a lot of my parts. We'll try to look through the window here. But I got a big metal storage shed there, which is 16 by, no, sorry, I think it's a 12 by 20. And then the little shed there is where I keep basically all my carpentry tools, saws, things like that. Everything's secured, everything is alarmed, and everything's got cameras in it. So this way I can always monitor what's going on in each shed. Here's my little camera there. And that's about it, guys. So that's where that's what we were up to since we were not on online. So hopefully to get back online soon. I really need to get this shed finished. Need to get the stuff in here so I could free up space and open up the main garage again. And I could get back on my coffin car. And I've been planning the next build. I got 3 choices. And we'll talk about that on my next video. Hopefully next week I'll try to do a video on getting back into the shop. Alright, it's been good making this video. I'm glad to be back on YouTube, and hopefully nothing will keep me off. No other projects. I'm not planning any other projects except work projects, in the shop. So this came out pretty good. And again, I was only able to spend I think my top day was 8 hours in here, but I worked hard within every hour I put into this thing and got a lot done. The insulation alone was a pain. I mean, these walls are heavily insulated. The ceiling is heavily insulated, so it retains heat perfectly. So, no waste, no electrical waste on heating this place. All right, so hopefully we'll see you next week with another video. Thank you for watching.